there is a new pandemic that's going to be worse than the last one was. They just came out right now.
I believe them.
It's called Disease X, is what they're calling it. And they said it's already going to hit 65 million people in China. And there's nothing to stop it. We don't have anything to stop it. This is a game that they playing. Remember I told you last show. I said, oh, this is going to happen. And now it's happening again. So they're playing this game with the people. And if any one of our artists try to come out and push the next poison that the enemy tells you to push, you will not get a pass from us. Not this time. I'm just letting you know now. Shut your damn mouth. Do not push none of this enemy's poison, or else the people will not be able to be pulled off of you. Very simple. Because they're going to tell you, push this poison now, like you pushed the last one. That's all I'm going to tell you.
And the only reason they would do that is because they saw how you reacted to the last one. And we're talking about a lot of people that I would never think that nonsense will work on. I have people, Muslim brother, that was pushing it.
I'm glad.
Wait, not in the nation. That you know?
Maybe not the nation.
Okay, all right.
But they are respectable men. You hear me what I'm saying,
Yes,
Rizza? These ain't knuckleheads. So I was in awe to watch them say, what you need to do so you don't get sick is whoopty-whoopty-whoopty-woo. And my mouth dropped. And I'm talking about these are men who are so smart. These are men who have even helped me. I'm talking about, and when I say help me, if I say somebody help me, I don't even be around motherfuckers. How you gonna help me if I don't be around you? But they was around me enough to help me. And they were part of the, this what you supposed to do crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's why I'm saying, if they got something even worse than what just happened, we are really in a bind in the next year coming. Because that's when they say it's supposed to happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Man. Juvenile, you better not vex that thing up no more, man. You my nigga,
we
man.
know he did it for the money.
Man.
Come on, Juvie. Don't do it no more, Juvie.
Man, it wasn't that much either.
It
It wasn't that much. It was embarrassing how little it was.
Oh, man.
He said it. He openly, in the interview, he said how much it was and that he thought he was doing it to help the people, and that's what he believed he was doing. See, a lot of people really were ignorant. They convinced people they brought scientists to people with skewed data, pharmaceutically sponsored papers, skewed information to make it say, oh, it's safe and effective. No. You were lied to. All of you were lied to because none of them had no idea what the hell he was talking about. Why is it that the majority of people who didn't take it happen to be the most educated people in the country? PhD holders were the main group of people who didn't take it. So what the hell are you talking about? Then you had something in October of 2019 called Event 201, where they had a simulation. Sponsored by Bill Gates, had a simulation to simulate just in case a pandemic hits and things like that, and this is what we're going to do, a simulation. 1 month after that, pandemic starts. In China, first case. So that was a simulation? All right, fine. Right last year, 2022, you had a simulation about, 6 or 7 months ago. They're calling it Sears 2025. And they're saying, this is what we're going to do just in case a pandemic hits in 2025. So the same way they did before is the same way they're doing again. I just want to make sure we understand this is it's not a joke. It's very serious. It's very real.
It's very serious. It's very real. And I'm saying, this is the 5150 show. We talk crazy, we laugh and joke. But I think the people
I'm not quite.
Can distinguish when we're joking and when we're serious. That's what makes this show, I feel like, the gap between the young and the old in America. Because we do it in a way where people be like, oh, they dropping knowledge now. Oh, they cracking jokes now. It ain't no joke, man. I'm telling you, man, this man's name was in the president's mouth.
I don't like that, Rizza. I don't like that, man.
No, it's real, brother. Y'all just put in the chat, disinformation dozen. Go Google it. 12 United States attorney generals came together and sat around the table in the White House to discuss 12 people. All 12 U.S. attorney generals. And they said, these 12 people are the problem. Get them off of all the platforms.
Goddamn right. That's what they
did.
did.
Problem.
Y'all better stop playing with my boy, man.
Oh, man. Marcus gonna come down to the White House and kick up dust.
Marcus gonna stand on that White House lawn. I have a cake full of my sweat. I'll kill all this grass out here.
That's hilarious.
He is crazy.
Nah, man. Like, yo, it's like some people lose their YouTube privileges because they do things that are questionable.
Right.
My brother lost. Why did you lose your YouTube page?
Well, for the third time, yeah, I'm just as confused as you are this time. I thought I was being a good boy this time.
Look, you tried to conform a little bit, right?
I tried to give him a little bit. I was still, hitting him in the neck, but I'm like, okay, I'm do a little bit here, a little bit there. But I think this time, which was interesting, the interview with Flame Monroe blew up.
Of all things, really?
On that YouTube because Flame was talking against the agenda. He was like, nah, I don't agree with men going into the restroom with women. Nah, I don't agree with them competing in sports against women. Nah, I don't agree with the children being forced to be around these men dressing up in drag queens, dancing half naked. I don't agree. He was hitting against the whole system. So that interview blew all the way up.
See, I had Flame on my show, and I know a lot of people didn't understand, but I try to explain to people, Flame is not the average dude dressed like that.
No, not at all.
He's not the average guy dressed like this. Flame is different in a lot of ways. I know when you see him, he got the dress on and all like that. But trust me, he's useful in our cause.
Well, wait.
That is a man who can help us because he throws off the people that they just look at him and know, oh, he's one of our guys.
Absolutely.
And Flame be like, I'm not ready, our guys.
Look, I'm going to tell you 3 clips that I put up on my TikTok. Easily. One of them got over 4 million views. The other one over 3 million. People they couldn't believe. They was like, but you're one of them.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, I heard all that, but no. This is the truth. I'm not with it.
Sleep
And
on
they
Flame.
shit
Shit changing up. Shit changing up too, though.
People
Like
waking up and with all this.
Target took all the community shit down. They out of their store
Because they're pushing it on children.
Well, what's wilder
They
than...
took it out the adults and the children.
What's even
What
crazy...
happened with Budweiser?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Bud got wiser.
But what's even wilder than that, than Flame being against the agenda, Caitlyn Jenner. People don't really realize that Caitlyn Jenner has...
Good old Bruce came back
good
out.
old Bruce comes out and says, I don't like this, I don't like that. And you go, wait, what?
You helped to spark it. And
Yes,
now
he
you
did.
flipped back around. Now he went from Caitlyn back to Bruce. He's like, I'm not with this.
But
Men
he
shouldn't
just-
compete against women. But it's very interesting.
I would never argue.
got
I
split
would never have
personalities, probably.
an argument with a man in a dress. Like, it was some dude on the internet, and he tried to bait me into an argument with him.
Yeah, no,
that in my
about.
opinion, it was stud horses by that.
Well,
Stud
they got
horse
split
by that
personalities,
dude.
though. That makes sense.
Pierre the comedian, in my opinion, Pierre the comedian started a nonsense beef between me and this dude who wears a dress. And I know the dude just couldn't believe it because when he was talking crazy, he just knew I was going to say something back. I want to say to all of the brothers out there who wear dresses, there's no way I can argue with you and call myself a man. If you got on a dress as a man and you argue with me, I think you are insane. In fact, I'm even scared of you. If you're a man in a dress, if you want to see Corey bag down, dress and drag and argue with me. I bet you I won't say nothing back. I'll be like, okay, yeah, you right.
Yeah, them back curlers ain't no joke, boy.
Wait, what I'm going to say to a man who got on a
curler.
dress?
What's a back curler?
Is that an Arkansas thing?
A back curler.
A back curler.
Back curler. Yeah, be
Lord.
curling his back. That's what I thought.
No, that's a cool little name. It ain't nothing to be embarrassed about.
Oh, Lord.
Marcus, listen, we love you, brother. You are part of the 5150 family. You do not have to keep your arm down the whole show. Just let it be seen.
Let it be known.
Don't you know once people see it, they just be like, oh, that ain't nothing. That's old now. But everybody's watching and they seeing you talk like this. Hi there.
Man, I'm just trying to make room for the guests, man.
If you say
Make room. Appreciate that.
And they goddamn Ghost Rider ass jacket.
I'm sexy, man.
You got your
I don't even
titties
know what
out
to
today,
tell
too.
y'all, man. I'm sexy. Women love me, man. That's my problem. Too many of them love me. Look, ladies, I can't go around like that. I'm older. I got to preserve myself and be more refined.
What? He's being really funny now.
I'm not even going to do this, brother. Yeah.
You're not even going to hit that one.
Darlene,
No, this stuff is real, man.
Them glasses thick than the motherfucker you got on.
I can't find my other ones, the Ricky Smiley ones, so I just ordered some more.
What's up, Ricky Smiley? Thank you.
Yeah.
Ricky Smiley gave me my first road gig when I was a young comedian. He was the first comedian that took me on the road. I appreciate you, Ricky Smiley.
See, a lot of people.
I always hear that about Rick.
I
He
know that.
put a lot of niggas on the road
That's your OG.
for the first time.
Ricky Smiley, one day, you know what I'm saying? I did a guest spot at the comedy club in Chicago, and he was there, and he was like, oh my God. And then he flew me to Alabama.
Wow.
And I did a show down there with him, and that was the first time I saw JB Smooth.
You older than your OG?
Oh, what?
Huh?
You older than your OG?
What's the OG? You say, am I older than my OG?
Yeah.
Me and Ricky probably about the same age. I don't know.
No. I think Ricky
Maybe he
be
might be a
older.
little older than me. I don't know, but we ain't too far. Look, Ricky Smiley, Bill Bellamy, all us round about the same age group.
Chris Spencer, is he the same age?
Chris
as him?
Spencer,
Yeah, I think
we all
so.
round about the same age group.
Godfrey.
Yep. Jamie Foxx.
Then it's the ones that step up from us. You know, like Steve Harvey got me probably by like 10 years or something like that. Them guys who, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, Steve Harvey called me on the phone. And,
look at that.
you know what I'm saying? It was because of something I said on the show.
Oh, a couple weeks ago.
Survey said.
He's just fit. What happened?
The main point I want to make about that story, and I want Brother Rizza to say something about it first. Listen, we cannot be scared of each other, black people. You know what I'm saying? Do not watch Corey Holcomb and think Corey Holcomb is a villain. Because it is my opinion, when Steve Harvey called me, he thought I was going to be like, motherfucker! You know what I'm saying? But we actually had a productive conversation about his concerns and who I am, and me telling him who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Short conversation.
So it's like all the people that I talk about on the internet, you can't really take stuff personally and listen to what people have to say about Corey Holcomb, because don't nobody know me except for like I'm at my job. So if you see me at my job and you think I'm a villain, I don't know what to tell you. I get it. But I'm saying I'm approachable. I'm a regular guy. All y'all who, cause like when I say it, it hurt. When other people say it, it don't hurt. I take internet stories and I say it, and I'm the end. Oh, that Corey, he a fool.
Corey,
Because
hey,
other
I
people
see you
say
talking
it in a
about my wife.
roundabout
Hey.
way. Other people say it in a roundabout way, and Corey's just like, dude.
I mean, like, I'm saying to all y'all, man, out there, man, Corey, dog, just talk to me. Now, the only person who I can see who should be scared to approach me is Earthquake. Because Earthquake did me foul, and he don't want to face it.
And
He don't
never
want to say,
apologized.
man, what the fuck? And I'm
Right.
like, man, you know what you did? Like 2 men to do. I'm saying it's important as men for us to not be scared of each other and to have a conversation with each other when we see something wrong, instead of
Absolutely.
having somebody else have a conversation for
And
you.
you did put
You
the
see,
olive branch out.
He just did drink champs. He was talking about if he get into it with somebody else.
Who?
Like, Earthquake.
What
What
did
on
he-
Drink Champs?
When was he on Drink Champs? Recently?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
He say if I get into it with somebody, I either separate myself. Either we gonna have it out, or we just gonna leave each other alone. And then he say,
No, it ain't no we gonna leave each
he
other
say
alone.
if, they
You used to
if we
talk
know
about
each other enough to call each other phone, then shit, we make the phone call. If not, then
No. Earthquake used to smile in my face and act like he was my guy. Then when something went wrong, he couldn't face me. That's the truth. He could not face
Corey
me.
put that olive branch out
And
there.
I'm just saying, it's like if you love me or all that nonsense you used to say, I never take that stuff for nothing. I mean, he went on Shannon Sharp saying I was one in his top whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then one incident make it where he gets silent and then talk around it all the time. I'm just saying, we can't do that. We have to teach the men in society, if there's a problem, we need to talk to that brother as a first option.
That's real,
Not
man.
talk around it. Talk to the brother. That should be the first part of the resolution. If I get into it with Rizza, I'm going to let Rizza know. Your hair ain't going to look like that forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be the first to let him know. You know what I'm saying? If I get into it with Marcus, I'm going to tell him. Eventually, all that water going to leak up out you. I want to fight Craig Barber because that don't make no goddamn sense what's happening over there.
Here we go. Come on. What's coming my way, Cletus?
No, real men talk to each other.
Say it again.
Talk to each other.
Call Corey.
This whole industry that we have called social media has made it to where men can be soft, punctified, weak, and really effeminate, but not get punched in the face for it. See, it's kind of like, okay, we would talk to each other back in the day, like I say back in the day, like 10 years ago. We would talk to each other. But now you have incentives. You get likes for it. You get more views. You make more money on YouTube if you go back and forth and create videos and put somebody's name in your mouth and you get attention and you think that makes you a man. No, you're effeminate. You're soft. You're not a male or female. You're right in the middle. Okay, which is effeminate behavior. I don't like anything like that. I don't like this nonsense because we're dealing with a real world, a real enemy, a real system. So if you want to handle it like a real man, then talk to each other, especially if you got somebody's number. That's really then.
Or can get somebody's number.
Or you can get somebody's number. My main question really to you is, what is your motive? What's your motive? What drives you to do what you're doing? Because if we're real men, then let's have a conversation. But again, this nonsense going on today, brother, I don't like it. I mean, again, I have not met one person, and I'm saying this literally, who has talked about me on the internet and showed up in person. Never.
Or try to reach out to you.
Or try to reach out.
Conversation, huh?
I'm like, then what is... Like you said, you're a good
but
person.
But that's deep what you're saying. Did you hear what the man said? The man said, all you people who got something to say about who he is or whatever information you know, the man just said he ain't had nobody walk up to him with that shit that you typing.
Never.
Because that's easy. Typing and talking. That's some easy shit.
Keyboard warriors.
But standing in front of a man and getting to the bottom of something, that take a little more.
Absolutely.
Take some gall.
Absolutely.
Go.
Do you think the kids are being taught that?
No, the kids are being taught, how do you feel, Timmy? That's how they're being taught.
Well,
rather than how it is, how we grew up in the hood. You talk to you. Look, you better go talk to him. He slapped you. What you gonna do?
Let's go.
You got to be a man about this. Well, I mean, I don't like it only because I see what the enemy is doing to us as a people. And if we can't handle our issues as men, you really not gonna have no smoke for the real enemy. You got all the smoke for each other, but none with the real enemy. I can't. When I say I cannot stand this, Corey, I'm telling you. See, me and Corey had a conversation on my podcast, right? For those of you who don't know, 5150. Our brother came onto the Intellectual Extremist podcast.
That's right.
Make sure you go to Rizza Islam on Patreon. Go ahead and join that. Watch it. It's up right now. For those of you who say, man, I don't think I should approach Corey. He doesn't look approachable. I don't know about that. I don't know about Craig. I don't know about Mark. I don't know if these people are approachable. Talk to him. Walk up to him and just see. Just try it out. This brother came to the podcast and dropped so much knowledge, information, history, connected dots. I mean, we had a very deep intellectual conversation. And then, of course, Corey's Corey. So some comedy is in there too, as it should be. But my point is, rather than me saying, I don't know about Corey, I'm not going to invite him on. I said, no, I'm going to invite Corey on. Because I want to hear how he thinks about certain things, just like he wants to hear how I think about certain things. That's how we got to be as men. Just talk to each other.
And they would say it's not fair because Rizza's, this is the thing. All you little guys, I mean, we gotta talk about this because, big fish eat little fish in the ocean. Yes, I'm saying it doesn't matter. I'm speaking for me. This is my platform where I get a chance to put it out there who I am. I don't discriminate by size. I'm not a bully. I don't like to, I'm bigger than this guy, so I'm quicker to fight him than I fight a big guy. If you have a problem with Corey Holcomb, I'm talking about if I say your name on the podcast, where you think I went too far, let me know. But I'm telling you something about me. I am not going to make excuses for the truth. I will bend my rules a little bit, depending on who you are, but I don't like when people get mad at me for telling the truth. I don't like that.
So respect his critics.
So Quake can call you, and y'all can get it on.
Earthquake got my number. He used to call me before.
He said that weeks ago. Yeah.
Earthquake, call Cole, man.
Why you taking up Earthquake though?
No, I don't want y'all battling with each other.
Why? Like, why you take up Earthquake?
I ain't taking up for him. I just don't want y'all battling each other.
Maybe it don't sound right. I'm saying, like, why are you trying to help him? He grown. You know how old Earthquake is?
Well, he might not think you. approachable at
He
this
did a whole
point.
show on it, really.
Man, Earthquake, dog, I've been working with Earthquake for a long time. He's not that he don't think I'm approachable, Marcus. That's why I'm saying this to you. Earthquake is embarrassed at what he did, and he's trying to avoid the truth. There's witnesses that can prove what I said. He did. It's time for Earthquake to realize you was wrong that night and call me and say, hey, Cole, if you feel that way, you know what I'm saying? I apologize, won't happen again. Something like that. Just something we get to the bottom of it. Because I didn't mean, I'm going to tell you what I regret. I regret putting Earthquake sexuality out there. I regret it. I shouldn't have told everybody what you do. But what I'm saying is this. I was mad because you motherfucker was disrespectful that night. Earthquake, if you want to fuck them niggas. I don't care. That's your thing. Your asshole deserves what it's supposed to get.
Oh my God.
But
It deserves butt. That's crazy.
Oh, my.
It deserves what it's supposed to get.
you caught that? I stopped. I said, but. I mean, I'm always going to joke. I joke, well, I'm on stage or not on stage. So if y'all got a problem with that, man, I just can't help all you guys, man. I understand why you don't want me around you. I get it. Because I'm not going to lie. I make jokes about dick and men ass. I make jokes about that. I ain't gonna lie. So it's a lot of guys who probably would be uncomfortable with Corey seeing how they really get down, even though I peeped it anyway. If you come to the show with an R&B superstar, you probably fucking them.
Oh, jeez.
I'm talking about when you see one man walk in the door with another man with a lot of lip gloss on.
That's hilarious.
Y'all ain't just homies. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't felt like this. Seeing you and Earthquake go at it, I ain't felt like this since the Temptations broke up, man. It's like,
What I'm
y'all
trying
need
to
to
tell
go
you, man,
home,
he gonna make it seem like
You know, you was there. You and Marcus was there when me and Zoe fell out. And y'all was looking crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody
me and
was.
Zoe
It was very uncomfortable.
Me and Zoe ain't still
y'all.
feeling no way about that.
No.
I mean, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like it was a moment. And this moment with this, it's going to be what it is. Me and Rizza ain't fell out. I said somebody's hair.
Yeah.
He's a confident brother.
Right.
That's what I think. Now, Marcus and Rizza around about the same age, right? Like, Rizza 33. Marcus is
34.
34. These brothers are the same age. You see how God be bullshitting with some people? This man ain't got no hair and wet under the arm. God plays some dirty tricks on some of us. That's all I got to say, God. You ain't had to do one, brother.
Oh, my God. Damn that. I'm sorry.
That would be funny to see you and Earthquake fight, though. That'd be some slow punches.
Right.
Heavy breathing and slow punching.
Get the fuck out of here.
Comparison, like you
I'll beat the shit out of her.
You and Godfrey is a totally that's totally different niggas. At the same age too, nigga.
I paid to see that one.
What you say, man?
Oh.
You know what? I actually like that idea when it comes to certain cases where people go back and forth on the internet,
Yeah.
get in the ring together. They used to have that. Didn't
Mano
they used to
y
do that
mano,
where
why
you get in the
not?
gloves. Oh, no, it was with your bully. It was something like that. It was a show where, you know, you could meet up with your bully.
Yeah, it was
You could fight, something like that.
Man, them boxing gloves be punching, be
Because
bouncing off both
we
them
used
niggas'
to do
stomachs.
that. When we were younger, we used to do
That's how
that.
you would squash things. And whoever lost, and you stop
That's
talking and you
it.
just, shake hands.
Most
Okay.
I think
people
Marcus would be
most people
undefeated
became
as a
friends
boxer.
after that.
Absolutely.
All that sweat he'll be
That's
putting
Be
in
slipping them
on his eye. Boom. Hey.
Not the water.
That's hilarious.
Which is the West?
You
Not
put-
the water.
Oh,
Your
man,
butterbean built ass probably be good too.
It's all good. We got to slow the show down and tolerate Darlene's little
You
segment.
sure you want to do it? It's already 10.
I'm saying, D,
Okay.
you ain't got no good shit?
I'm all right. I guess.
Listen, we slowing you
Dang,
up?
it's 10 o'clock. No, I
No,
said
it's
10.
10.
I looked. I was like,
I
oh,
know.
it's 10 o'clock.
I know.
This is the part of the show that we tolerate. It is called Darlene's Loose Talk About
I'm gonna keep it
Bullshit.
short and sweet, but you already spoke about the older fella having a kid by the younger girl, so that one's gone.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Passed away Wednesday at the age of 83. And she had just put up on her social media a message saying that if she had known how high blood pressure and kidney diseases are connected, that she would have been spared a lot of suffering. So that kind of broke my heart. It's like, wow, she says she didn't know. So, and then she was promoting people to check on this stuff, and she hashtagged it, "Show your kidneys some love." So anyway, although she spoke about that on World Kidney Day, it still isn't quite clear exactly yet what she passed away from. Stories of her being diagnosed with hypertension back in 1978. She had a stroke back in 2009. And apparently after all that happening to her, she did lose, they said, 35% of her kidney functions. But she had a kidney transplant from her husband, who was with her when she passed away, Erwin Bach. In 2017, he gave her one of his kidneys. Anyway, yes. But they claim that she continued to have problems with that transplant.
Do you think she would have the same kidney issues that she had if she lived in another country? You know why I say that, Rizza? Because it's like the food here
I was going to say, yep.
causes early death.
But she hasn't been here in how many decades?
She was living in Europe, I think.
Yeah, she got citizenship in Switzerland.
Well, I think it's worse if you... Okay.
I know she traveled for business for sure.
I don't know. She lived out there.
How long ago did she get back here? She been here, living here for years. Right?
Nobody
knows.
knows.
She's not back here. She's been living in Switzerland.
Oh, God.
Nobody knows. But I'm saying Europe is also the same concept. There are places on the planet where they're not targeting their citizens with the food. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't got to that. So what I'm saying is this. As long as we live here in America, we have to really dance and two-step around the American diet, because the American diet is going to take you out a lot sooner than you're supposed to go out. Somebody said something to me that I was like, wow, I never thought of it like that. They said, you're not supposed to be sick the whole time you're alive.
No, you're not.
You're not supposed to be sick. When your time comes, it's supposed to just come. But if you're sick the whole time, you're being poisoned. It's just, you don't realize
creating new illnesses upon that.
Well, you know, you have Bill Gates, of course, with a lot of other people. He purchased over 200,000 acres of land. Remember, we talked about this last time I was on the show over a year ago. He was purchasing up that land to do far more. We already knew. One was the edible shots. That's one. To put the shots with, I think, the University of Riverside out here in California since 2016 and 2017 has been doing studies mixing the shots with certain parts of cabbage and certain lettuces so that you can eat your shots rather than taking them. That's one. Number two, Bill Gates has another company called Apeel, A-P-E-E-L, which I talked about 3 weeks ago on my show, where they are putting a coating over the vegetables and over the fruit to make them look fresher for longer. Okay, and they're saying this coating is good, it's edible, it doesn't harm your body. That doesn't make no damn sense. And they're going to have fruits and vegetables that are going to last or look fresher for at least 2 to 3 weeks longer than normal. And the sad thing is, when you go into the grocery store, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but the one place that the majority of people are not hanging around is in the fresh fruits and vegetables section. The majority of people don't go over there unless it's in the Mexican markets or in the heavily vegan or vegetarian populations of people. But for the most part in the hood, we do not go to the fresh fruits and vegetable section. We go to the packaged stuff, the box stuff, maybe to the back where the meat is, and the dairy. The center aisles, we go over there. But the fruits and vegetables, we don't go to. So what they're doing, Mr. Bill Gates and others, they said, we're going to find a way to make it to where you're going to get these shots one way or another. You're going to get it. Whether if you take it in this right here or if you eat it. But we're going to put it in something. Avocados is one major thing that he was experimenting on because that is one of the number one imports. And people are putting avocados in everything, especially vegans, vegetarians, and people love tacos, Taco Tuesday, people eating all the salsa. They're not playing games. They're not playing games. Everyone make sure you look up Apeel. I talked about this roughly 3 weeks ago on my show, and that episode will be dropping. So again, make sure you go to Patreon, Rizza Islam.
So the people that already took it, why?
Go ahead, brother.
Aren't you supposed to take only so much of it?
Only so much of what?
Of the shot?
Yeah.
You saying? Well, no, now because it's just like the flu shot. They want to make it annual every year.
Right.
To take it.
But if you're taking it in your fruits and vegetables, but you're gonna be consuming it daily. Like, is that harmful? Is that even more harmful? I mean?
Absolutely. It's harmful. It's harmful. Period. And they're going to justify it to say that this is going to keep you, like you said, people who are sick a long time. You're not supposed to be sick a long time. So their solution is we're going to put this in your fruits and vegetables to keep you healthy. to constantly keep you healthy. This is how they're selling it to you. We want to put this in the fruits and vegetables so that you can always be healthy because this is going to combat any potential viruses in your body. This is how they're selling it. They don't give a damn about the people.
Right.
Like, we got to get this to our head. They really don't give a damn. I didn't want to interrupt you.
No.
You brought that up.
No,
with Tina
we
Turner
bring this up because Tina Turner passed, and I'm just saying, it's like, it's my opinion, even though she was up there in age, all that stuff, her kidney went out. I'm smart enough to know, that shit finally got to her. And that's what people need to realize. The shit finally get to you.
Stay up on y'all spring water.
These third world countries that you think are not the place to be are probably the safest place to be because you probably eating something that ain't been contaminated by men who look exactly like that.
I'm not taking no health advice from somebody who look like that. At all. I'm not taking no exercise advice, no health advice whatsoever.
You see that smile?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Gotcha, nigga. I can tell you about that island food. That island food is just totally different, dog.
Yeah.
Goddamn Aruba, goddamn Hawaii, boy, that was alright, boy.
There it is.
It was alright, boy. I was eating shit. I was like, what is this right here, boy? This is new. They've been out here, boy.
What else you got, D?
On an entirely different, much lighter note, we always make fun of the wax figures. We did say that Madame Tussauds got the Rihanna one pretty down packed. Well, now
they killed that Meg Thee Stallion.
the Meg Thee Stallion one. Wow. I mean, they got somebody working it better now because they actually made two of them for her. And if you're in Vegas, you can go see it. It's at the Madame Tussauds in Vegas. And you couldn't even, when I first saw the photos on her Instagram, I was like, whoa, I couldn't even tell which one was her. She's posing next to her, the wax statue. Anyway, they got it down. So they got some.
That ass too.
They got some new wax artist up in there doing some good work. So that's her with the red wig, the real person posing with her two wax figures.
All they need is an artificial intelligence chip to put in both of those and bring them back to life right now. Or bring them to life, because that's where it's going.
Real life like that.
Man.
And what I want to say, like, y'all want to say something about it?
I was crazy. I was gonna say, you still, if they had the AI, you still fuck the AI?
I don't think so.
That's where it's going.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think like that. Like, I'm a robot. If I know something, a robot is not even the same.
Well, that pussy still get wet the same.
Oh, Lord.
How's it
Wet
the
like
same?
your arm.
Oh.
But I want to say this about those statues or whatever.
Yeah.
It's tasteless. Let me tell you something, man. We live in a society that's so fucked up that we think ain't nothing wrong with having a statue of you dressed like a whore. That's how fucked up this society is. Like, we don't even notice that no more. See, there was a time when if a man act like he like men, everybody be like, look at that motherfucker. Now, when a man be like, hello, people just be like, hi. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing wrong with that motherfucker. Trust me, this is in bad taste. This is in bad taste. She's a sex doll. You know what I'm saying? And your daughters are going to see that, and that's how they going to strive to be. Just like that. I don't even think most women in America know how to dress respectfully. I don't. I think that women think they can have their ass all out and ask you why you didn't call me back. I just don't understand the shit. I am so tired of explaining to bitches they ain't shit. We need to instill it inside of them so they can understand why I don't call them back.
Be a decent bitch.
That's basically what they're going to be in. That's what they're going to be, sex dolls. The AI's going to be sex dolls.
Women is already on this. They using sex toys daily.
And that's why I said that.
Yeah.
Because it's already about being normalized.
They have AI sex doll companies right now.
Right.
I was finna buy a sex doll. It cost about $7,000.
You just told me you wouldn't go.
I was finna buy a sex doll.
We did a story on
because
this
I wanted to touch it and see what it do. But I'm not attracted to it at all. I'm just an explorer.
It was for a study, you're saying.
Right.
Oh, he's doing research.
I heard you can get it where the pussy can be hairy.
Corey gonna be
That's how I like it. I like hair.
Corey gonna be the first nigga to catch a rape charge, fucking that dog.
Oh. somebody said you're talking all that. Somebody said Corey talking all that, and you got your chest out.
I can have my chest out. I'm a man. This is warrior shit.
Oh,
that ain't no chest.
That's a motherfucking afro, nigga.
That ain't no afro. That's baby hair. That's what
my God.
Compare me to a lady. A lady who wants to be respected has to step up in a respectful way.
Oh, he said
And don't nobody tell y'all that no more.
Right.
I'm telling you, it's like, yo, you don't even know you look like a sex doll. Of course, this girl is hustling her body. You know what I'm saying? She's doing that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you see that thing sitting down? Do you know how many little girls are going to want to be like that little thing sitting down right there?
You know
what I'm saying? It's like,
That's a fact.
but the only point I'm making is we don't even notice that.
You know that's ophelia, right? That's called objectophilia.
What is it called?
Objectophilia.
Please explain. I don't understand.
That's when you're attracted to objects. So basically, you know, they're projecting ophelia, like pedophilia, called objectophilia. It's actually a brain perversion, and it's something that people get diagnosed with when they're mentally ill. So
they forcing us into a mental illness.
No, quit making excuses, dog. You said I want to mess with a sex doll.
You said you was gonna do it.
You are really the one. Do you know I'm gonna send you a sex doll?
No, you not.
I'm gonna put you to the test, boy.
Oh God.
Her thing ain't gonna get wet. Her arms gonna get wet.
Don't turn them on. Oh
Sitting
God.
up there, acting like you use me as the scapegoat. I ain't never messing with no sex doll. I don't want a sex doll to have sex with.
Corey, you a freaky nigga, man. You're born in rubber built ass.
I'm a freaky dude, yeah. You freaky too.
Why don't they put real meat in the vagina? Maybe that'll make it more. A little bit of turkey meat.
Want me to tell you why they don't put real meat in there? Because then you'll have to learn how to wash your vagina for real.
And a
It ain't
gusher.
easy.
And a gusher at the back of it, so you know.
Okay, let's change the subject in here. Okay.
Try to read, D. Go ahead.
Last
Try to
thing.
read.
You know, these TikTok challenges or these want so bad some attention type challenge things. Just I don't understand. Now I used to blame it on people being immature or young kids. It's older people now doing stuff. I don't understand it. But anyway, this woman recently, apparently there's a huge TikTok challenge, and it has to do with boiling and cooking eggs in the microwave. You just can't do it, man. And so she got severely burned. She's 37.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a TikTok challenge, and it's about heating up eggs in the microwave. And now she burned the heck out of her face. I'm just saying.
What the fuck?
I was blaming it on teenagers doing it, but now it's older people just wanting attention, and now
I don't think it's just older people doing these TikTok challenges. I will tell anybody who climbed up on some crates.
Crate challenge was
You are not
challenging at all.
intelligent at all.
No.
Nobody who did that is intelligent.
What if you made it across?
Oh,
It doesn't
Lord.
matter.
Oh my God, here we go.
You're not
Did
intelligent.
you do it, Craig?
If you get out your car and dance on the side with the door open, you're not intelligent. You can act like you're just acting silly,
Yeah.
but you're not intelligent. You are one of the suckers of society.
Yeah, these are not challenges at all.
That's how she looked before.
Mentally challenged.
That's how she looked
These are
before.
mentally challenged.
That's the woman who tried it, and then now she's
Oh,
I mean,
You know, you can actually, they got this thing now. You can't put an egg in the microwave.
that's
Well,
different.
but-
That's different,
yeah, it's
Mike.
a little
There's-
ball.
Yeah.
The
No, I
egg
know,
ball,
but
yeah.
this is something
well,
totally
that's how
different.
Subway cooks their eggs
Yeah, it ain't
really?
cool.
in
Yeah.
a microwave.
You know what that's called? Fuck around and find out.
There you go. There you go.
And
That's
everybody,
just her without makeup. Tell the truth.
everybody who fuck around and find out, I mean, like, I don't know what to tell you if you out here playing with something precious as, like I say, the crate challenge.
Yeah, it's just.
Do you know what it's like
Oh my
when you
God, to
break a leg?
something,
That shit
anything, an
hurt.
A lot of
arm, an
people broke
elbow,
a lot of limbs.
lot
I
of
broke my ankle.
limbs.
Like, what are you doing?
Why is her lip busted though? Did she hit her face with the door or something?
Her lip got yoked.
Just anyway.
The doctor probably slapped her. Bitch, what's wrong with you?
Just
Stupid
saying.
ass bitch in
Anyway,
there with
just
this
stop.
She got
Understand.
end pills.
But a lot of it has to do with attention first, because they're
Absolutely.
trying to promote it. They're like, look, I'm gonna try it, everybody, all my little followers, watch me, and then there you go.
I'm
Well,
glad
for
you're okay.
For followers, the average
she's not
American will do anything.
Absolutely, literally.
Oh God.
For
that's-
followers. Not for money.
Yeah.
Followers.
Attention.
Anyway,
Yeah.
there you go.
Now she look like a cracked egg. Ain't that?
God, oh Jesus.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Well, there you go. So stop it. Stop.
But
following.
TikTok has definitely helped do that. Make people imitate everybody. Like
And
that.
this is the thing. Everybody, no, not everybody, I apologize. A lot of people are aware of what TikTok is, and they ignore the information that's out there.
I heard about
This
that one,
company
It's
is basically
ran by the
the
Chinese.
Asians watching you, stupid ass
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
They playing puppeteer with y'all ass.
that's right.
Yeah, put him in the algorithm. He doing stupid shit over
You
here.
want to sign up
Blow
for
him
my
up in the
TikTok?
algorithm.
I'll be like, what?
Yeah,
Clarence, the
make
guy
America
Clarence,
stupid again.
I don't remember what his last name was, but it went by. But Clarence said, and that's another one too that I have been seeing recently. That people are walking in random houses thinking it's cute. Like, oh look,
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
gonna
that.
videotape this.
That's
Are you for
stupidity.
real?
Yeah, I
Are
saw
you
that.
kidding me?
That was
Now
a-
they walking in random houses. You can't make
No,
this.
that
No,
was
they
a dude
are.
from the UK, a young individual from the UK, and white folks on Twitter took that video and tried to use that video as an example to say, see, look at these black folks, look at these animals. See, it's that because of stupid stuff like that.
That's funny that people actually think they can walk in people's house
Yeah, see,
and not get what's coming to them.
Hello.
And literally all for the likes, literally.
Yeah,
He
just
got
for
on and
that.
did another. He did a video said, "Man, we blew up all over the internet." Like, brother,
Are you serious?
for
Stop.
walking in somebody's house randomly. Then he tried to do it and get in somebody's car randomly. Like y'all gotta be smart out here. People are
Stop.
not playing games. People will shoot you. People will stab you. People will
Run
beat
you
you
over,
up.
whatever. Yeah.
And I mean, y'all gotta be smart, man.
Likes is the new currency.
Absolutely, it's beyond. It's it's
For
attention.
who though? Who is likes the new currency
For
for?
the new generation, them
For the
young,
weak,
them
yes.
young.
For the week. I like what
For
Craig
the week.
said.
There you go, Craig. Good one.
The majority of them youngsters, they raised weak.
Yeah.
That's what blew Vine up.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that
Remember
was
back
doing
in the day,
6
the Vine?
seconds.
Yeah.
Shortest attention span right now. The average human being's attention span is less than 7 seconds to begin with. So the faster you can do something, shortest attention span, you get my attention, you blow up real fast off of nonsense. Nothing productive, nothing that's going to help anybody whatsoever. But hey, I got 1 million likes, I got 200 million views. That's why you have a whole section on TikTok right now where there's a lot of educational videos. Then you have a whole section on just nothing but nonsense that are completely not challenging challenges that don't do anything productive whatsoever.
I can't believe people do dumb shit like that. Make sure you hit the like button during the show.
After my
I'm just talking shit. I don't like when people start their videos talking about, hey, make sure you do this, that, and the other. They give you like a whole
Like, share, subscribe.
preamble and all that, and I'm like, yo, man, you showing us somebody else shit anyway. You piece of shit. You unoriginal motherfucker. And now you want me to go like you. Get your goofy ass out of here.
Yeah, my videos go viral all over YouTube, but I can't be on YouTube.
How about that?
Ain't that about nothing?
Everybody, my videos are all over YouTube, but I can't be on YouTube.
Because they watching
You
you,
gotta
brother.
change your name on that, Ruth.
I
On
did.
caffeine.
You changed your name on that before?
I got you. No, I did. And I said, okay, this is interesting. 3 times now. It's my third YouTube. The second one blew up to over 200,000 subscribers in less than a month and a half.
So you changed your name, they still got on you. You
Absolutely.
gotta put a mask on now. You
I mean, I'm on Rumble now, so go to Rumble.
You want,
there you
you
go.
want them to stop taking your YouTube. You know what you got to change your name to. Pork, I eat some.
Oh, don't do that.
Mega Marshall.
Yeah, boy, okay, that's the information we want them to
Is that
give them.
nigga marshmallow? What you
He
say?
said, do
Porky
a,
Pig.
do a martial arts page.
Oh, yeah.
And just get a good word while you're doing demonstration.
That might work.
You gotta hide it. You gotta code
Yeah,
it.
good idea, though, right?
You gotta code it. You know what I'm saying?
I prefer the b-boying. I prefer the dancing.
Yeah, the dancing too.
He's
That-
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True,
oh
too.
yeah, do messages with dancing.
Oh,
Oh,
I write
Do you know how much the government will fund your page if they see you
That's
dancing?
I
Well,
know.
you
If they see Rizza dancing, they're going to be, yeah, now he's on to it.
Hey,
Exactly.
Riz, I got a question. This is something I noticed about the movement, right? So, in Christian churches, they got gospel music.
Yep.
What the heck do y'all listen to?
There's not one section, but we listen to anything and everything we want to listen to.
But there's no.
There ain't no Muslim rap.
praise and worship moments
Okay.
because we've been doing that long enough in the Christian church.
Right.
We haven't been working enough. Now it's time to work. So we, and mind you, a lot of people in the nation came out of the Christian church to begin with.
Right.
So we got a lot of, so we
never
still love the
noticed
gospel
that.
music.
There ain't no music.
When you go to the
no-
Muslim things, they don't have music.
Ain't no music. They get straight to the real, to the
Because
information.
we've been doing all that long enough. Now it's time to work.
They're like religious Republicans. They don't do the
You
bullshit.
stupid. We got plenty. We love to sing.
got work to
and rap,
do.
all that, but
Allah on his way to
Y'all got an underground side to it.
right.
Break dance champion.
Right.
Tell the truth.
Funny.
Allah,
We be getting down though. That's for sure.
Allah.
They got a song. Bitch, you better cover. Bitch, you better cover your face.
Islamic
If they had a
music
Muslim,
album.
you could change the game. You make a Muslim song.
We do got some of the coldest rappers. Period.
Oh, I bet.
But are they rapping Muslim?
No, rapping just general. I mean, yeah.
Girl, you better sit on your side of the church before we.
Rap. I mean, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm
my
talking
boy.
about- seriously.
My boy signed with messed with Jay-Z, one of the coldest lyricists.
Yeah, brother Tyree.
That's okay.
Him, Allah's Apprentice, Golden Child, Sister
The
Neelam.
dude who got a baby with Jay Electronica.
Oh yeah, Jay Electronica. Yeah,
He cold.
And they preaching about the.
So you can rap as a
Yeah, member of the nation.
Yeah.
And sing. We got plenty of rappers, singers, dancers.
Where the singers? I want to hear some of the. I'm talking about. Do they sing the Islamic-based music?
Islamic base. What
Like
is
he's
that?
I mean, I'm
saying-
trying to say.
I think
he's
trying to say
saying
if
you're
the theme
comparing
is
gospel.
Islam. He's like,
Oh no, there's no theme, but we put the teachings in the music, in the lyrics. So the culture, the science, the mathematics, the knowledge, the history, we put it all in there.
Y'all got to show me a couple of those artists.
Get
I
down
would
on the
love
rug tonight.
Pray it down on it.
Get down
Get down on it.
Oh, you crazy.
Don't you want to fast tonight? Don't you want to fast tonight? I wanna fast with you.
To the east, my brother, to the east.
Oh my God.
No, but look, check it out, man. What we do, we normally take a little break, get the little rap thing together, you know what I'm saying? Because we got a dude here who wrote us some beats. But I don't know if Rizza gon' Rizza, do you rap? That ain't your thing, is it?
Nah, he gonna dance.
No, Rizza ain't gonna dance. You ain't gonna get him to dance.
I'm about
Rizza
to
ain't
head
finna-
out though, man.
It's good. That's why I was saying we gonna take a little break, get the music together. But we want to thank our guests for coming on with the knowledge, brother Rizza Islam.
Yes.
Thank you
I
for
appreciate you, brother.
coming on. We gonna take a break and we.